Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Deadfire with me, Bring It On. Let's check out the Black Isles. Ooh, Hall of the Unseen. Living up to its name because it was unseen until we ventured onto the island. The land here is shattered and barren, eerily quiet, with jagged hillocks plunging abruptly into the calm, clear seas. No birds fly above. You've not spotted the first boar, rat, or lizard. By comparison, Camphead positively bustles. Horses are tied off to stakes. A robed figure, cowl pulled over its head, sits upon a crate, and the scent of a hearty stew wafts from the pot hanging over the small campfire. Thoughts? Alright, first, we get into their good graces with carrots. We brush out their manes. They look matted. They're not our friends by then. We go back to the carrots. Adair's attention lingers on the horses. Kalagina shrugs. If it's a trap, it doesn't seem like much of one. Something isn't right here, Aloth says. There's an unusual magical presence, but I can't pinpoint it. Jody shrugs. Same comment as Palagina. You wonder what you think, but only you can answer that. Approach the camp. As you advance, the flaps on two of the closer tents open, disgorging a lithe, wood elf in a deer and finery, a bulky Amoa with cerulean skin, and one of the savannah folk, who levels a large crossbow at your heart. Not another step, stranger, he says. The elf smiles warmly at you, rather mixing the message. The robed figure within the camp makes no movement at all. We're not here to cause trouble. Ooh, only 4. Who are you? The Adiran, still smiling, hands her head slightly to the right. Who is anyone? Her words ring melodically, almost harmonizing with themselves. Who are you? I'm Donald, Captain of the Defiant, formerly the Watcher of Cadnua. The island Amoa's lips curl into an expression somewhere between a grimace and a grin. And many things besides, no doubt. My friend here likes your horses. Adair nods. Well, we haven't properly met yet, so I couldn't say for sure, but I got a good feeling about him. The Adiran woman bows slightly at the waist, brown hair falling over her face in loose curls. In that case, for a way to keep you from our company, please, join us by our fire. She gestures to the camp. The trio guide you among the tents. There seem too many for the few kith you see about. The elf graciously offers you a seat at the fire. The robed figure makes no apparent notice of your arrival, their cowl casting their visage in impenetrable shadow. We have soup, the Amoa says. Stew, really. And you're welcome to make use of our tents, if you'd care to rest. Do you know much about this chain of islands? While the Amoa shakes his head and says, very little, the Adiran grins and answers, a thing or two. Why? Asks the dusky human. The geography here. It's like the land has been twisted or broken by some great power. The Adair nods. Perhaps it has. A great cataclysm shook this realm in ages past. The Amoa shakes his head, but there's not much we can tell you about it. Who's your hooded friend? The woman laughs lightly. Just that. Perhaps you should ask yourself. Hey, who are you? The figure makes no response at all as firelight and shadow play along the folds of its robes. Approach and look under the hood. You approach the figure, who makes no move. Each step takes you closer, yet somehow also further away. The crossing seems to take minutes, and the campfire falls away to your periphery, yet you can't stop. Bending low, you peer up under the hood, into the face within. A hairless face with pale gray skin, thin lips, a narrow nose, and no eye sockets at all. Nod and return to your seat. You settle back onto your crate. The hooded figure pays you no further mind. This is a lot of tents. Where are the rest of your crew? The Savannah folk smirks. Around. They keep their eyes open, the elf says. The Amoa nods. For danger, among other things. Eat and rest. You accept a bowl of the stew. It's bland, with little texture to its ingredients, and pass the rest of the evening among the odd quartet, eventually retiring to one of their offered tents. You dream of worms. When you wake, the ground is bare. No tents, no horses, no traces even of a campfire. So I do wonder if there's a different way I could have handled that, if something else could have happened. I guess I could have fought them. But it didn't seem like the right thing to do. Well, that's a good find. I think we've only found one other Kraken's Eye thus far. We had to steal that from a tavern. After an arduous journey, you finally reach the center of the volcanic devastation. Before you is a broad-faced stone building rugged with age. The Eye of Wael, solitary and all-seeing, is emblazoned above the door. You approach the door. Though clearly made only of stone, you feel the burn of the eye's regard between your eyes. The door swings open without a sound and reveals a dark, narrow staircase winding down into the earth.
Sure. I do rather enjoy puzzles. I've got it.
I wonder if I should have left somebody back here. I'm going to keep everybody clustered together for right now, in case there's a fight ahead.
Huh?
Great? Of course.
I was second guessing my decision, but
ready.
now I'm re-guessing it.
Tell me. Great? All right. Yeah. Look. There is something over there.
Aye, of course. Yes, I shall.
Of course.
It's not my time yet.
And there's an abandoned dog here.
Will do.
Aleel? While Aleel is following you around, you gain a bonus to resolve, and your party receives a bonus to melee weapon damage.
On it.
Tell me at once.
Alright, so this is where we have to start backtracking, I believe.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yes?
Quick. I am ready. I am ready. Of course.
This one activates that as well. Oh, I see. I think someone needs to be in here to open up these doors, right? Or one of them.
Yeah. Happy to oblige. Ah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh? Oh?
I'll just say another prayer that we can find our way back out.
I am ready.
Interesting. Not one of these. All the way back there. Okay.
Happy to oblige.
Oh? Yes?
Tell me.
Happy to oblige.
Yes? How may I help?
What can I do you for?
Quick.
How may I help? Oh? Of course.
I don't know how essential it is to keep the whole party together, but I'd rather play it safe.
Oh?
Oh shoot, was it this one?
Indeed.
Or is it this one that controlled it? leave Aloth behind for now. That closes that one back. Like opens the way forward.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Found the center. I don't think we missed any rooms, right? The Eye of Wael. Scepter, Superb, Obfuscation. 10% chance to become invisible for 8 seconds on scoring critical hit. An elusive spell. 5% chance to cast random illusion spell on target on scoring hit. The moment the scepter is in your hand, a chorus of voices rise. They chanted in Gwithin, Eldaderin, Valian, Hawana, each word holding its echo in languages you do not know. We read the books not yet written. We see beyond the shroud of death. We seek the heart of all knowledge. We walk on plains beyond. Defy the wheel. Defy death. Take the seal, the eye, the mark. Awaken. Inscribed along the shaft of the scepter is the phrase Esoterica Proliferata. That's interesting. So it has 2 trees here. One ends in Superb, the other one goes up to Legendary. Alright, Form Phantasmic. Cast a random defensive illusion spell when the caster becomes bloodied. And 100 visions. +2 all illusions power levels. Pretty solid. Lidless Gaze. While watches with countless eyes. Cast a gaze spell in an area, petrifying or terrifying enemies. Shrouded Strike. 10% chance to cast random affliction on target on scoring crit.
Enemies ahead.
Oh. We should be okay. They're just shades.
I bring your end.
What can I do you for?
Of course, they're all going after Jody. You should be okay. Drop this right here.
Arthic Worthen Raw. What can I do you for?
Take him down.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
Oh, wait, these are vessels. Hold on. We're gonna pull everybody back except for my main character.
Sure thing. Happy to oblige. Moeth Ixis on us.
That'll take a little bit of time, but we don't know when we'll see more vessels, so I want to grind out his dagger. Go have Adair stand next to her.
That order's too tall.
And Algina stand next to my main character.
Okay.
I am ready. What can I do you for?
Darkness flows and the light wanes.
What can I do?
Oh, let's try and keep her in the fight.
Or cannot.
She has 1 injury, she doesn't need 2.
That's not supposed to happen.
What do you need?
No good.
Yeah. Moe, Ixie, on it.
Aye? Of course.
Arctic worth and rock. Take him down.
Ixie, on it.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, they don't count as vessels. Well, shoot.
Yeah, sure.
I always thought Jades and Wraiths were vessels. I know the undead are. Like rock gas and all that. I guess it's just like the physical vessels. That makes a little bit more sense. Darn, we can wrap that up a lot faster. Might swap to that.
Right.
Seems pretty good. It'd also be good on my main character who uses, well, used to use illusion magic. Now he leans a lot more into evocation. Wael's Wake, I guess. I've drawn a blank on that one. Let's continue clearing out this fog. Storm, I want to avoid that if I can. Come across this Kirkspur captain. Oh, they went north. That's a shame. I had discovered that. I cleared out the island, but I hadn't discovered it. Mara Trench. Choppy seas stretch towards the horizon, curls of dark blue capped with lines of foamy white. "Captain," shouts Geordie red-handed from the rigging. "There's something in the water to port." Off of the port side rail, you see a dark shadow rising from the depths. The water splits around a hump of thick, mottled skin. The sound like a horn blown underwater. Two powerful jets of spray erupt from the creature's back. Identify it. No idea, Dare says, but here it comes. Thoughts, crew? Tongue flicking across chapped lips, Hama says, "That's a wall-face, Captain. Best whale for hunting in the whole Deadfire." Point counter Foldus snorts. "More like a bowhead. See that V-shaped spout? It's on account of it having two blowholes." Hama scoffs. "Does it make it any worse hunting?" "It does if it dives and sinks our skiff." Point counter Foldus' eyes roll. Remdemregire steps back, appalled. You'd kill one of Andra's harbingers and squander this blessing. We'll let the creature pass in peace. Hama sighs as the crew members resume their duties. You sail on. Faint trace of a smile forms on Adair's lips. The great beast keeps pace with the ship for several hours, its song seeming to vibrate within the very planks of the Defiant. Remdemregire hums quietly along. Hama tosses bits of food to the creature. Point counter Foldus sighs. They don't eat hardtack. Geordie red-handed chuckles. The ship sails on. Some more flotsam. The Windless Wastes. Should be close to leveling up. Oh, looks like we did level up. We'll take care of that once we make landfall somewhere. Awkward spot. I guess we'll just cut straight down. Go back east. Splintered Reef. Hear a knock at the door to your quarters. You're not long at sea when Balti appears at your door, wiping away sweat with a rag. Like we've been at sea for quite some time. Begging your pardon, Captain. Been at sea a while now, but you've not been in a state fit for speaking for most of it. The sailor glances over his shoulder, then back to you. This crew is going to be taking your orders. You might want to make a proper introduction. Let everyone know what you're about. Are you saying I've got something to worry about? No, Captain. It's just tradition, and the sociable thing to do. Altia chuckles. Gather and address the crew. Altia calls the crew together on deck. A small group of sailors hang languidly from the rigging, perch on crates, and sit against the rails. Their eyes turn to you as you stride onto the deck. Attention. Quick as a straight and as a dare. So uncharacteristically responsive and formal is his movement. The rest of the crew seems to take notice, and more readily follows suit. For his part, Adair looks genuinely surprised at the way his body has responded to your command, seemingly of its own accord. A smile flickers on his face before he's able to find composure. After a moment of hesitation, the motley sailors snap to attention, offering a variety of salutes from cultures across Aora. Welcome aboard the Defiant, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Donald, your captain. Glad to have you, Captain. Jordy red-handed cries, eliciting nods from several other crew members. Quick Foldus smiles at you from above crossed arms, and Shield Sister Dahlia claps lightly. The ship isn't boards and sails. It's all of you. I'll give you everything I've got as captain. I expect the same from you. Aye, Captain. Jordy red-handed cheers, sparking chuckles. Altia claps, and the rest of the crew join in, smiling and nodding. Good, I need, favor with Aloth. Finally got it to neutral. We were -1 for most of the playthrough so far. Haima steps forward. A part of me asking, Captain, what exactly is the ship's mission in the Deadfire? That oversized naked statue took a piece of my soul. I aim to take it back. Adair steps forward and looks over the crew. That's not all he's taken. He hasn't taken from you and yours yet. Don't be so sure that he won't. We're all in this. Muttering spreads among the crew as they look to one another in disbelief. Shield Sister Dahlia performs a gesture of reverence to the gods. Our captain's touched by the gods. Jordy red-handed nods, expression pensive. The crew split up, returning to their duties, as the ship, your ship, sails on, slicing through the bright blue waters of the Deadfire. We're not going to go here yet. We'll save that for next time. We're still neutral, though. I guess I'm so neutral with Pallegina, but she hasn't been in the party nearly as long as Aloth. We'll figure it out. Either way, for now, I'm going to call it here. Next time we will explore Splintered Reef. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.